Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and today I'm taking a first impressions look at Enola, I believe, a first-person horror game with some apparently very dark themes to it. So it's something right up my alley, I guess. I guess let's just start here. We only got the normal costume. I guess that's unlockable or something. And let's begin.
Angelica, I'm back. You should have come with me. It was nice, you know. At least you should have come with me once.
Alright, so we are a lady who lives with another lady in this large empty steampunk house. Yep, those are some pretty nice looking keys. Can't read those. This is, of course, another indie Unreal development kit game. So, it's got that Unreal look that I always think looks kind of terrible. And it's more of a failing of the engine. Alright, so I guess this is our lovers. Though this seems like a really weird table of pictures to have. It's almost like they're there just to tell you, hey, these two are lesbians. Just want you to know off the bat. I'm not sure if it's better or worse that these pictures are just the in-game models posed and snapshotted. Because, like, a lot of games, you know, they'll have, like, pictures of real people in the houses, which detracts a bit, because nobody actually looks like that in games. I don't even know what that is. Is that some sort of heating vent?
This door is stuck. I usually ask you to open it. This door is stuck. I usually ask you to open it.
Is that us saying that, or the other girl? Seriously though, I know it's a mansion or whatever, but this is a very empty house.
I forget you always keep this door locked. I wonder why.
So I guess that's our internal monologue.
Don't tell me you're still in bed. Do you want me to come and wake you up?
Something wrong with the texture on the statue. It, like, gets blurry and then sharpens again. Oh, that kind of hurts to look at. Oh, all the textures are doing it. That's probably not good. It's like pop-in, except it keeps happening. This girl would probably walk faster if she didn't wear heels in the house.
Angelica, are you in there?
Also, why are we walking with our hand permanently, like, outstretched? It's like she's just waiting to hold something. She's got her claw hand out. Not a single painting on the walls. Check. Your walls are as empty as your soul.
You've always been there for me when I needed you. You made my life worth living. Ever since that day, my mind has always been broken. Sometimes I wish he had just killed me. I feel bad telling you this because you are the only joy in my life. But that's how I feel sometimes. Angelica.
What's the meaning of this? Who's he? Angelica, where are you now?
Just keep yelling at the paper, it'll know. Can sprint, there's an inventory, can crouch. So I'm gonna assume what we're supposed to take away from that is that she's some sort of maybe past rape victim. Can I take this paper? It's flashing. Oh, I guess that was the one I read already because it had the key on it. Oh my god, this music box would drive me insane. I don't even know where it's coming from. Is it that box right there? Because it's not moving. Okay, we have to get out of this room. Oh, okay. We're now in a hellscape. Though it appears that the layout of the house is the same. There's just a hole missing in the ceiling and walls. Alright, so this is our secret room. Secret hallway, I guess. What is that? There's some sort of ridiculous steampunk rifle there. And we can't take it. There's a creepy doll. Candle, books. Alright, let's just head down the hall, I guess. Some depictions of Dante's Hell.
Angelica?
Can I not crouch under here? Okay, I guess I was too close to crouch. It's kind of weird. Are you Angelica? No, you're just a mannequin. Why are they called mannequins and not ladykins? Because ladykins is a stupid word. Alright, now we're in a steampunk cave. And now we're just somewhere else completely. I assume this is not a game that's trying too hard to make sense. These are like the cutest little bonfires. Where do you even find logs that tiny? Alright. Got a big old steampunk door here. I'm not really sure that this steampunk look has any importance in this game whatsoever. Cabin, trees, legs. Okay. Graveyard. Is it some sort of steampunk playboy?
Pay close attention to my words. There's an island floating in the sky, and on this island you will find your doom. The towering building that pierces the sky, the place where this story began. However, If you want to enter, you'll have to play my game. They say home is where the heart is. And it is true. That house is dark.
Alright, so we're in the other... Is it Alicia? Amanda? Some sort of name that starts with an A. We're in her... psyche, I guess? Or something? Sure. We'll save at this music box with picture. Man, there is something very unappealing. Oh, Jesus. Jiggle physics. Something very unappealing about this water. Which I can't approach anymore. It's like jello. Alright, well, it seems the only way we can go is in for now.
You came looking for her. You think you can save her? I dare you to come and find her. She is locked in the tower. I'm waiting for you. I'll put my knife inside you, and then I'll break you.
It's probably Edmund. Her boyfriend or something? Brother? I don't know. Not her being us, but her being our lady love. So I'm guessing we need to collect some pieces of some sort to open that door back there so we can go underground. Also, I used to be a Playboy star. Sorry I didn't tell you that either. Alright, got some platforms. It is really hard to tell if I'm able to interact with something, because I'm clicking and hitting E and got nothing out of here. It really helps to have a cursor that appears when you're able to interact with something. So there's the house. There's all this other stuff to explore that probably has nothing important in it. See, this water looks a lot better than the ocean because it's not neon blue. Got a creepy carousel. And a jar. A cage. Some sort of theme park memory, I guess. Some balls. And I don't even know the proper name for this, but like octopus ride. Alright, let's go to the house first, I guess. We can't really interact with anything else yet. Alright, these are not narrated. I didn't kept silent. Does that mean she said something? I told the priest that I had a lesbian lover, and he gave me this book that told me if I really loved God, I'd kill her. Or something. XYY chromosomes. Alright, can we do anything else in this house? There's some knocking. Where's that coming from? Here? Oh, this door doesn't even give me anything. Or is that us knocking? Okay, so we got the memory thing. Can I actually pick up this... whatever that is? Steampunk lantern? Honestly, I think this game would be better off without the steampunk elements, because it almost feels like whoever made this was just like, let's make this dark story about these two lovers and, you know, betrayal and this and that, but, you know, it'd be cool if we had some steampunk in there, because I really like gears and steam. And that's kind of been the role of steampunk in a lot of video games that have steampunk elements. It's just sort of there to be an aesthetic thing. That is just floating. It seems like we've got a bit of openness going on here where we can presumably go back and forth between these different areas freely. Okay, this cabin was also one of the pictures. Kind of looks like there's just a giant green screw in that pot. Again, there doesn't seem to be anything we can actually pick up here, so... yeah, our inventory is empty. We got 3 of these things, whatever they are. Maybe those are the things we need to open the big door on the beach. Okay, we've reached the boundary of the world. Though there is also a fence in the boundary, so maybe it's not really the boundary. I'm gonna guess that there's no other way into that graveyard except through the front. Oh, it's just another save point. Why did the game ask us what outfit we wanted if it's first person? That just came to mind now. Alright, some more of these ridiculous steampunk guns. Which are very hard to identify because of the textures. Oh, those logs are just clipping right through each other. Oh, there was a loading screen in this door. I guess Edmund is the dad, who hasn't really been mentioned. Alright, I guess there is some sort of enemy now. So now it's just a sort of typical... Oh, okay.
Yesterday, when I went to get some milk and bread,
Why are you missing a
I
hand?
met a boy. He had a pretty smile and small eyes. When we shook hands, he was surprised that I gave him my left hand, but he told me I was very pretty, and I know my face turned red when he said that. I was so nervous that I even forgot to ask his name.
Or is she actually supposed to be missing a hand? I thought that was just some weird model bug for a second. I guess this leads to the basement. And the... what the hell is this? Is this an elevator? An elevator that is set perfectly into the floor. Not a single gap of space. I guess we might as well grab this thing while we're here. I don't know what these ancient vases are doing down here. I guess I gotta go to my inventory, go to use, press the button. so did I turn power back on? Oh, now we're getting some Resident Evil keys with things on the end. Weird, extremely wooden basement. Red is der spelled backwards. I guess we're missing some letters.
My gift was a red rose. Red is the color of love. He made me a crown. It was golden, just like my hair. That same day, he kissed my lips and gave me his ring. Do you know what it is to feel special? Do you know what that meant to me? Do you know how it felt to be loved for what I was? You wanted the real me. You wanted a porcelain doll. Freya, all I ever wanted was for you to be there for me. I don't even want you to love me. I just want you to accept me.
I like that our character basically has no importance in this story, really. We're just going through all of her problems. I wonder if it would let me fall to my death here. Alright, a rose, which I assume we have to put on that mannequin back there. I guess we also need a ring.
I'd wish my mom was more supportive about this thing with Caleb. At least she should pretend to be happy about me meeting him. Ugh, I am still so mad for what she said to me yesterday. You know, it's not my fault that she's unhappy all the time.
Do you think it's hard to do up a steampunk corset with one hand? Oh, this is where we got the rose. So was there nothing else in that other room? I would have assumed the ring would be in there. Let me cycle this thing around again. Well, I guess that's just another place we're gonna have to backtrack, because I didn't find a key down there anywhere.
After studying Dad's notes, I made my own design. and it works very well. I may have my mother's eyes, but definitely I have my father's brains. I added a second button to his original design. Each button rotates the corresponding piece 90 degrees. Tomorrow I will try another configuration so I can rotate both pieces with one button. Oh, I have to finish it soon. I feel so insecure in this place. I have the feeling someone is watching me.
Did she find a puzzle box? Oh, god damn it, there's that ring. Could have grabbed that on the way down. Alright, oh. Okay, this is the device, I guess. Let's go back to that statue. Alright, now put the ring on the hand. And... kind of expecting this door to open.
My gift was a red rose. Red is the color of love.
Okay, I need a crown too. So I'm thinking that's probably Enola. Seems like a first person, I want to say not really horror so much as psychological? I don't know. Supposedly there are enemies according to that tooltip, but we haven't seen any yet. And from the sound of it, they're enemies that we can only run away from. But yeah, it seems like a very disjointed sort of...
It wasn't my fault. It was not. We
puzzle
were
game.
arguing, that's all. And then she fell down the stairs and died. The device is finished. I want to feel safe, so I will lock myself in the room every night. I can unlock the door from the inside just fine, but anyone on the other side will need to use the new machine to unlock it. Today...
So that tells us how to use that thing down there.
My head started pounding last time I went down there. After a while, I began to hear a voice inside my head, and my body felt different. I spent a long time staring at my hand. I knew it was my hand, but I couldn't recognize it.
So she started hearing voices and decided to cut off her hand.
And I can't even sleep well. I hear him walking around.
Alright, well that's Enola. It is available on Steam for $15, I believe. Again, it's kind of hard to tell with the prices all in Canadian dollars now. But yeah, it doesn't seem great. I mean, maybe it's just not my thing, but it feels a bit lacking, I guess. You know, the design is missing some detail. It's using Unreal Engine in that sort of ugly Unreal Engine way, which is less of a developer problem and more of a engine problem, I guess. And yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't seem that intriguing, I guess. I mean, they try to use dark elements to make it a more mature story, but then you've got silly steampunk all over the place, and it just doesn't really feel like it meshes at all with what they're going for. But yeah, I've been Shadefire, this is Enola, and I will see you around some other time. Until then, you folks take care.